President-elect Joe Biden has today received his second COVID-19 vaccine. He's made quite a public spectacle of it in that he wants to encourage Americans that the vaccine is safe, that they should be taking up the opportunity to get it when it does become more widely available. It's there he was asked about this process of impeachment and spoke out in support of his Democratic colleagues.
It's critically important that there be a real serious focus on holding those folks who engage in sedition and threaten people's lives, deface public property, cause great damage, that they be held accountable. And I think that's a view that is held by the vast majority of Democrats and Republicans in the Congress.
The challenge for Joe Biden is he also has a pretty robust legislative agenda, including potential further stimulus packages that need to be cleared through. So there's going to be pressure on him. Timing-wise, he's also trying to get through his pick for Defence Secretary, who right now is coming pretty close to having previously served and so being precluded under current regulations. But the big challenge, of course, going forward is going to be exactly how to deal with this potential Senate hearing for impeachment if it does go through the House. We haven't heard much from Donald Trump, bested really by his deplatforming by a number of social media giants, but we have heard from his wife Melania, who's released a statement about the Capitol protests, in that she said, "I find it shameful that surrounding these tragic events that there's been salacious gossip, unwarranted personal attacks and false misleading accusations on me from people who are looking to be relevant and have an agenda." She did also speak out about the protests, saying that she thought that they weren't acceptable and was quite upset by what had happened, like many Americans. Now, inauguration is going to look very different on January 20. Already the Capitol is being locked down. There's reporting that the National Guard troops will number 15,000 by this weekend, and all around the Washington Monument's been locked off, with further reports that there's potential reporting of attacks being planned around that area, or at least armed protests. There's also an FBI memo that's being circulated warning against protests called armed protests in this memo at 50 state capitals planned for the days leading up to and including Inauguration Day. So America is very much on tenterhooks, and it's not going to get any easier before Inauguration Day.